Hi, Ted Ludwig here, and welcome to Lick of the Week, episode 19. This week's line is going to be over the first four measures of John Coltrane's incredible classic, Giant Steps. And as many of you who have tried this tune soon realize is that it takes a bit of practice to get this together and be able to really play over these changes. And I'm going to devote the next couple of episodes to this tune, just so that we can, talk about different areas of the tune and, and have some lines to fit over the various challenging parts of it. So, without further ado, let's talk about the line. So this is going to fit over, which is a very challenging place to play, B major 7, D9, G major 7, B flat 7, and we resolve to E flat major. Now that's really where the line's going to sort of end. The A minor 7, D7 is just a little tag that I put on there. You don't even have to play it if you don't like it or if you don't want to put it there. But I just added it there just to get you through the A minor 7, D7. Okay, and let's talk about well, first of all, let's hear the line. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try that one more time, a little slower. Okay, cool. So let's talk about what's going on here. You probably saw some shifting going on. And that's one way that I think about the tune. Of course, there's many ways to think about, these changes. They're very symmetrical. So they have this symmetry of three resolution points that are equidistant. Okay, equidistant meaning that they're all the same interval of a major third. B major, and then our next is G major, and then our next resolution point is E flat major. All of those are a major third apart. And then there's a 5 chord leading to each one. In the first, so in the first 3 measures we have B major, D7, and then we have G major, and then our next resolution point is E flat. So we can play that as a B flat sus, and then to our E flat. Okay, and that's a very challenging thing to play over because it doesn't contain the same sort of relationships that we're used to dealing with in playing standards. So the half step shift's going to work really great. So against the B major, we're going to play, this is just B major 7, B major pentatonic. Makes a nice little cell. Now, instead of playing over the D7, we just have to move that up a half step. Now I like to change direction, so you get this. Okay, so now we only had to think of 1 chord instead of 2. We didn't have to think of the D7, we just thought of the B major. So over those 2 chords. And then G major 7, we have a G major 7 arpeggio, and then we're gonna move that up a half step. And that's going to fit against the B flat 7 sus. Now it creates a sus sound on those 5 chords, but I really like the way that sounds. So we have, and then as a resolution point, we're just going to come right into, okay, so I kind of look at this as a C minor. It's coming out of a C minor form, but it's also coming out of the E flat major form like this, right? So, okay, so it's however you like to look at it. It's the same thing. And then, of course, over the little tag on the end is just a little 2/5 there to end the line. So the half-step shift works so beautifully on this tune, and it's an easy way to think about it. It cuts your thought process in half. So, one more time. Here's the line. I'll do it a little slow. Here's your resolution. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, practice and get these up to tempo. Get that line up to tempo, but most importantly, practice the concept. Take some time, come up with some of your own lines, and see. You'll start to be able to put some nice lines together, some longer lines over this tune. So, all right, thanks so much for dropping by. Good luck, and we'll see you next time for episode 20. Thanks for dropping by.